Hey everyone, today I'm gonna show you the best parts of Turkey, the foods. Lovely Gaziantep in Turkey is a city where food is much more than just a meal. It is a place full of life, color, and traditions that you can feel even while simply walking through the streets. And today, my first stop was Kebapçı Ali Usta, a well-known local kebab restaurant in Gaziantep. From the moment I walked in, the smell of charcoal and freshly prepared meat made it pretty clear what I was here for. The menu has plenty of classic Gaziantep dishes, but I already knew what I wanted for to try, and my first choice was Ezmeli Kebab. The preparation starts with the tomatoes. They are roasted over the charcoal, peeled, and then crushed by hand. The tomatoes are cooked again in the pan before becoming the base of the ezme. Meanwhile, the kebabs are slowly cooking over the same charcoal fire. Once the ezme is ready, it is placed on the plate and topped with fresh peppers. There is a simple reason why Gaziantep food is so memorable. The ingredients are familiar, but the preparation, the fire, and the balance of flavors make them something completely different. And finally, my kebab arrived. And this was my first real taste of Gaziantep. The combination of smoky meat, spicy ezme, and warm bread was exactly what I was hoping for. This is really the best part of Turkey. Homemade ayran. After the meal and the final cup of tea, it was time to continue exploring the city. The streets, the bazaars, the music, and the people all had their own beauty. And of course, there was one more thing I couldn't leave Gaziantep without trying baklava. For the second part of my food journey, I visited Asiye Baklava, a shop known for its handmade traditional baklava. Making traditional baklava is a surprisingly detailed process. The dough has to be rolled incredibly thin, and every layer has to be handled with care. How many years you are making this job?
Ben çok yeniyim, bir yıldır. Daha önce evde yapardım. Yani çalışma hayatım çok yeni aslında, evet bu. Pasta, baklava, hepsi çok eski. Ama çalışma hayatım çok yeni.
How many layers you are putting baklava?
Bu alta attığımız katlar gramla ama yaklaşık 40 kat derler ya, fazlası oluyor. Üste attığımız katlar 7. Yani en üstte düz tabakaya attığım kat.
Layer by layer, the pastry begins to take its final shape.
Burası bir nevi workshop.
Absolutely.
Öğrenmek isteyen öğrenebilir karşımızda.
Before it goes into the oven, melted butter is poured over the layers. Then comes the part that requires precision. Cutting the baklava into its familiar diamond-shaped pieces. And after all those layers, all that's left is the heat of the oven. This is where the thin layers, butter, and pistachios come together to create the texture that makes traditional baklava so special. And finally, after watching the whole process, it was time to taste it. The first thing you notice is the sound. And with all those pistachios inside, it's definitely not a light dessert. But in Gaziantep, I think that's exactly how it should be. From charcoal grilled kebabs to handmade baklava, Gaziantep showed me why food is such an important part of life here.
That's it, everyone. I tried to show you the gastronomical side of Turkey. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I am Mertcan from Turkey. See you in the next video.